Hello again everyone, and welcome to this lesson for Birds by Imagine Dragons. I'm going to give you an easy version and then a more authentic version of this song. The easy version is pretty easy, so I'll play through it slowly now and then I'll do it up to speed. So that is straightforward, and you can use that groove right throughout the entire song and it will sound pretty good. To get a more authentic groove though, every second bar there's some triplet stuff going on the hi-hats. So let me just play through that hi-hat pattern now. So that also sounds pretty straightforward, but the challenge is that we want to keep that straight 16th feel on the kick drum and snare drum while playing a triplet feel over on the hi-hats, and that can definitely mess with your brain a little bit. One exercise that you could try is playing right, left, left, right, left, left with your kick and hi-hat foot, and then playing 16th notes, making sure that the first note of every 16th lines up on the kick drum, sort of like this. It's not perfect, but it is a pretty good exercise for getting your ears used to hearing the triplets against the 16th notes. And speaking of which, now let me try the more authentic groove, and this is what you would play through the verses in this song. Don't be discouraged if that absolutely melts your brain. It's something that I still find tricky, and I've been playing drums for a very long time. All it is just a lot of practice. Practice each individual part separately and then try and put them together without thinking about them too much so that that coordination sticks. It's definitely a massive challenge, but if you're up for it, I dare you to practice it until you can play it. All right, moving on. The whole rest of the song is really similar with just a couple of changes here and there. So at the end of the verse, there's just a stop on beat 4 and it sounds like this. When we hit the chorus, the main change is in the first bar, we just play 2 timkas instead of 1. That's the main part of the song covered. The only little difference I can hear is every now and again, at the end of the second bar of that loop, there's just a little bit of a change. The main one that sticks out for me is right throughout the bridge, and this is how that goes. After the bridge, there's obviously that little stop in the drums where it's just vocals, and then when the drums come back in, they're just playing pretty much the same thing right through until the end of the song. So there you go. Once you have that pattern down, you get a lot of mileage throughout this song, but it is very, very tricky to get those hi-hats going, playing triplets over the 16th notes in the kick and the snare drum. So practice it slowly, do your best to get it up and running, and then eventually you'll be jamming along to the song. Have fun with that, everyone, and I'll see you at the next lesson.